2 good bucks right here.
If you're gonna come anywhere different, I'd choose here first.
You're back in your happy place, aren't you?
That's the shooter. A giant. He's gonna be a giant. What a blast.
All done. She'll survive the interstate at 80 miles an hour, so.
She's durable.
Yeah, I was worried about the windows or whatever, but no problems.
I say there ain't that much bird crap on it.
There's bugs on the front.
Is there?
Look at the top foot.
Okay, yeah. You're a lifesaver.
You don't know how much you owe me for that.
You not only do you get your own Bushnell line of scopes, you get your own camo pattern named after you now. You get your own predator pattern. Dirty Dart is what we're gonna call it. Our man right here saved us. We were kind of not sure what to do. We have a west wind the next few days, and we only have a few days left to hunt. But Sean reached out to him a couple days ago, and he said, you know, how soon do I need to be there? And I said, well, now. And he was nice enough to drive up from Nebraska. What was it, a 12-hour drive?
Yeah, I left at 5 o'clock last night. Got here, what, 1 o'clock today?
This man's the MVP. We had no other way of getting the redneck line in here, but Sean was nice enough to drive up, and we're gonna go probably in that top alfalfa field. That deer's been crossing that middle and that top alfalfa field back and forth in the morning and afternoon, but go ahead and attach it to a tractor, set it in there, hunt it tonight, and if we don't get lucky tonight, go hunt it there most of the day tomorrow, in the morning and afternoon. I think we'll hopefully get a chance if we do it that way, but we're getting kind of down to the wire. We got to leave Wednesday. It's Sunday right now, so we got to make something happen. We've never actually had a redneck blind in Montana, believe it or not, which I figured we'd have one before now.
Like the first redneck
this is the first. This
Montana?
is the first one, probably. Yeah, probably the first one ever. So I think it's gonna work
in the whole entire state.
Yeah.
I was getting a lot of looks.
Were you?
Oh yeah. Every time I'd stop and get gas, they were like, "What is that?" It's a redneck. What's it look like?
That's got to be open to the shot. What does it look like? It's a redneck. Duh. He's crossing somewhere in these trees, you think? Yeah. So when y'all see him, you think he's crossing somewhere along these group of trees?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes he's bedding right here, isn't he?
I think he does. I think he beds right here too.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're right here, you know, from here up, it seems like, especially in the evening, they're all right there to start with. If you're right there, I don't see how they could not come in range.
Okay.
They just gotta think your blind's okay. But I think there's a chance that
It will be okay.
it'll be okay. It might not be okay today, but I think tomorrow it will be.
Well, worth trying it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Last ditch effort.
I got an 05 that all these guys are on. Then what's it got on it now?
Close to 300, isn't it?
325,000.
This was just a baby one. This one's only 180 and 85.
I ain't broke in yet.
The wind was wrong this morning, so we got up on the hill and glassed, and of course the big 12-pointer was on the river where the ground blind used to be, where we had it set up the first day we saw him in there. We took it down because we had that tree stand hung across the river, but he walked that bank for about an hour this morning. Frustrating, but you know, that just is what it is, how it goes sometimes. And he could be coming up in this north field tonight. Usually every night that, they've watched him on the hill, he's been in this north field. It's where he ends up. We already got some deer out here right now. Some does, small bucks. Still early. Maybe we'll get lucky tonight. One of the big deer will show up in here. Two good bucks right here. Maybe three.
That's the 12.
Is it?
Yep. I see him right there. That's him.
He is a pretty deer, the 10.
Yeah, I know. I feel like it'd be kind of hard to pass him if he walks over here.
Yeah, if he comes in, he may too. He may be the first one to do it.
So,
These deer, and specifically that 12, came running in here from the south. Not sure if they winded us a little bit, or if it's just this blind being new in here still. Some of these deer are inching a little bit closer this way, but so many does still don't like this blind just being new. So we're gonna have to be really careful, leave all these windows up for a little while, and then just kind of, hopefully these deer will calm down here once they get used to it.
he gone.
Oh, and there he goes off the field. Man, that is so frustrating. That's the second encounter we've had with that deer. And I really thought tonight it was going to happen. Some of these deer started creeping closer toward us, but it didn't work out. He went straight west to the cover crop where Hightower's been. It's coming down to the wire. We got one more day in the hunt. Got to make it happen.
Going in for the last set of the trip. Going to a new spot. We've been hunting this 12 all week. Decided just to ditch that. We had about 80 yards yesterday. We decided, you know what?
Ditch
That
him.
was too close.
We're going for something.
We'll go for broke on a spot we've never seen before. Jim actually came down here this morning to this field, and it's a really pretty spot. It's somewhere where he's hunted before with Philip, and they're sitting on the river, and these deer cross through there, going to, it's just a really good pinch point, just a transition area for these bucks. Saw two really nice deer we probably shoot this morning, so we decided to switch things up a little bit. Go down here for the last day since these deer are going to be close, and if it doesn't work out this afternoon, come back in here during rifle season. We'll hopefully have Hightower, the 12, and kind of like Dad's deer last year, never know what might show up late season. Could be some new deer rolling through here the next couple weeks.
This is awesome. I freaking love this. It just, more than anything, it feels peaceful here. Be able to see a long ways further than what I thought too. Gotta be so pretty to catch me coming right there where he is. Have him jump. I guess that's a fence right there, isn't it? Yeah. I do too. That'd be awesome. I don't care if we kill anything. That'd be cool if that happened.
Definitely a good change of scenery.
I agree. If you're gonna come anywhere different, I'd choose here first. You were all in. Didn't take any convincing for you. Hope he does that. That was great. Man, it'd be tough to resist on a deer doing that. You're back in your happy place, aren't you? So good.
There's the 10.
Yeah, that's the 10. Just a good 8. That's the shooter.
Yeah, that's the heavy one.
That for sure. Yeah.
That's the one I saw.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I saw too at first. That was freaking awesome. Pretty good for just coming in here. Okay.
We keep some other bucks will probably come. There's some milling up there.
Huh?
Like some other bucks will probably come. There's some real probably milling up there.
I just love that spot right there. Where he's at. Guess I ain't coming. That's awesome. I wish that 8 had done that. That would have been great. He decided to pass that 10. He's just, I think he needs another year. He's a really pretty deer, though. Next year, he's going to be a giant.
He's got some serious potential. Like
He does.
really good potential.
There were 2 8-pointers, definitely the one in the way back that I'd shoot before him. And you just,
I barely caught the back end. I got him like right when he was crossing the opening. I got on him, but there's not a whole lot of places you can pass that deer. But
yeah, I know we got another chance to come back out here, more mature deer to hunt, and you'd love to see that deer get one more year and see what he turns out to be next year. A giant. He's going to be a giant.
that was beautiful.
Tall
That
tines.
was awesome, bud.
It's a good way to kind of wrap up this week. We've had a really good time here in Montana, as always, at the Milk River. Wish things would have worked out a little bit differently, but the good news is we can come back for rifle season, which I think we plan on it right now. Got a couple good deer we're after. Who knows what else might show up, like Dad's deer last year that he shot. He showed up 2 days before he got here last year. And you know, there are other deer that could easily show up in this area, just kind of how it is. And that's what kind of makes it fun and exciting. You never know. But appreciate everybody tuning in this week. We'll be back. Our next trip is going to be in Illinois. Then we may stop in Kentucky for a day or two, and then come back out here on the 23rd. Gun season opens up the 24th. This flew by so fast.
Yeah.
It feels like we literally just got here. What a blast.